Okay, you guys, we are on our way to Waco. I feel like this is like our annual trip now. It's our annual trip to Waco, but first, Buc-ee's. Let's
Buc-ee's!
do it. We, we found glitter gel pens from Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's!
We have to get them.
My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music, energies like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop.
Hello, we have made it. We have checked in. So we're in an Airbnb in Waco in my favorite building. And this one is called the Pink Cheetah, which is great because we bought PJs to match the theme. But this place is super beautiful. So let me show you a little tour of where we're going to be writing. So you have a little entryway with the bench here, and then a very, what is this, like Art Deco style? I don't really know art stuff, but so beautiful. We've got a little cheetah here. Super cute little kitchen here with everything that we could possibly need. One of the things I always look for is a good table. It's something you might not think about, but when you're coming to do a writing retreat, you need a good table. And a lot of the Airbnbs in this building have just bar stools, and I cannot sit on a bar stool. My legs will go to sleep. So this is the perfect table for writing, and nice lighting and everything with a mirror there. And then we also have the bathroom in here. So we have, ooh, this is nice. Nice big shower. And then we've got a little couch here. I really like this dark emerald green theme as well. It's kind of Glinda and Elphaba themed. We have a little bedroom in here. Oh, the light must not be on, but this is super pretty. And then in the far end, we have like a day bed here. Lots of windows in this room. And then we have a bigger bed in here. Megan said she wants to sleep on this. So we'll see if we sleep together. I don't know. This will be super fun. A little sign that says hello gorgeous, and we are here. So now we set goals. We've just ordered from Instacart. It is currently 3:52, so we actually got in a little bit early, and we are going to set our goals for the retreat. We have surprises and prizes that we can win. Let me show you what Megan got me for my birthday. This is the most thoughtful thing ever. So she was at H Mart and found this for me. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost cried. This is basically a surprise vendor where you just can turn the little knob and you get a new little, what's it called? I guess like just a little ball that has different figurines. So it's a new surprise, and it's just fun to have thoughtful friends. So I super appreciate it because I love rewards as I'm writing. So now there's 12 of these that I can spread throughout the retreat and finishing the book and everything. So Megan also brought gigantic Post-it flip chart paper. So I always bring this on my retreats. I have been doing hotel or Airbnb retreats since 2013. Maybe 2012 was actually my first one when Andrew was just super tiny. Ooh, we have a whole like 50 pack of super tips. And so we will theme and put our stuff on the wall. Obviously this wall we can't use, so we need to find maybe over here a space, or maybe on this door. So we'll put them up, we'll set our goals, and we just ordered Instacart, so that should be here in about 30 minutes to an hour. And then after that comes, we will go out to dinner tonight and enjoy one nice dinner out. And then for the rest of the time, we're going to go to the bookstore next door. We're going to hang out. We'll probably go to Magnolia some tomorrow. And we're going to get some major writing done. We talked a little bit about our goals when we were in the car, but otherwise Megan is writing. You want to tell everybody what you're writing? Megan is writing stuff. So Megan is writing some novellas, and are you starting a brand new one?
Yes, and then I'm starting, if I get the novella done, if I get a monster novella done, then I get to start a brand new passion project that my agent's excited about.
I am excited about it too. Secrets. We're not going to tell you guys, but it is a very high concept idea that is right up my alley. So I'm excited for her to work on that. So she's got one novella to write. If she finishes it, she moves on to the passion project. I'm going to be working on A Mirror of Shadows the whole time I'm here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to pick up where I was reading through or if I want to start back at the beginning and see if I can get it to where it's final to go to my betas tonight. So I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited. I got this amazing new backpack from Poppies and Peonies. There is so much in this backpack. I'll do a full what's in my backpack at some point, but it's huge. I am obsessed with it. So yeah, we're going to set our stuff up, set up our computers, talk, and wait for the food to arrive and start setting our goals. So let's make it the best retreat ever.
Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right.
Groceries were delivered. We use Instacart for that and super seamless, easy, delivered right to the door. So we just got some water. Oh, I didn't show you everything I got at Buc-ee's, but I got these little sour gummy bears because part of our goals are if we hit our daily goal, we're going to chill out and maybe have a glass of wine and some snacks at night and watch a movie. So hopefully we can hit those goals. That'll be a reward. But I did get food that is not super healthy for the evening snacks. So I got this drizzled caramel popcorn and I got some Dubai style chocolate. Probably will not eat even a quarter of all of this, but we'll snack a little bit. Got some popcorn, some Keurig coffee, and I think, we also got some sourdough bread because I'm going to make avocado toast. And then here in the fridge, I'm going to try this. Have you guys ever had this? I just saw it on the shopping list and I was like, well, let's try it. So it's magnesium and adaptogen infused sparkling water that says mood calm. So we tried that, but then opposite of calm is some Red Bull, heavy whipping cream and some white chocolate mocha creamer. I did bring from home a couple of these little eye masks for us for a little self-care at night. I also brought some hard-boiled eggs from my chickens at home. We got a bottle of wine. I've got some San Pellegrino, berries, tomatoes, salads, and cheese and some limes and lemons. So not a lot of groceries, but we're probably going to be just mostly eating breakfast here. We got some Jimmy Dean breakfast sausages. So breakfast here in the morning, avocado toast and salads for lunch, and then we'll be eating out for dinner. So the rest is just kind of snacks and little things here and there. But I think we are going to finish setting our goals and we're going to walk over to Birdie's on the rooftop and eat some dinner. Dinner was amazing. That was so good. So we were at Hotel 1928, which is Chip and Joanna Gaines Hotel. It's beautiful. Too expensive for us to stay there, but the restaurant was nice. It is currently 7:15, so perfect timing to get moving, get working, and start writing. So my goal for today is actually not to start writing new stuff. So this book, many of you know, I was writing last year, read it live on YouTube as I was writing it. But that was my rough draft that I read. And I have changed a bit of the story. I've added 15,000 words, changed the setup, aged my character up from 18 to 22. And so it has been through a lot of edits. And I am about halfway through or around the midpoint. But instead of continuing on, I'm going back to the beginning tonight. So I have my two little jars that say to do and done. And this has 43 gemstones in it. And I need to get those 43 done, but those 43 are in the second half of the book. I should have brought a different color gemstone for the first half of the book, because what I want to happen is for me to finish the first act to where it's just as good as it can possibly be, so that my beta readers can go ahead and be reading the new version. They've already read the previous version, but they're going to be reading the new version. And I need them to be doing it while I'm working on the rest of it. So we're going to be working in tandem because I'm so down to the wire on this. So the way I'm going to count my word count is actually to just start from 0. As if I have no words, I'm going to start a brand new document in my Google Drive, and I will share that document with them and hopefully get to at least 13,000 words tonight. Every 10,000 words, I will open a Hello Kitty ball, surprise ball. So hopefully over the course of the next few days, I will get to open at least 7 of these. So we shall see how it goes. Megan and I are going to stay up late, but it's possible she will go to bed before me. I have no idea. We will see how it goes. I do have some sugar-free Red Bull, which I don't usually drink, in the fridge just because I might need it. There's going to be potentially some all-nighters being pulled here. And honestly, I'm so here for it. I love this. Like, I know it's hard work. I know I'm down to the wire. There's a deadline. So it should be massively stressful. But to be honest, if I have to tell people it's another week, it's another week. But honestly, I love this story and I miss so much being truly just a full-time writer instead of, doing courses and juggling all the things and having 2 kids and everything. It's like, I love my life and I love everything about my life, but also it's fun to get back to just the fundamentals of, I have 3 whole days that I have to do nothing but write. I am super psyched about it and excited. So we're just going to get as far as we can and I'm going to have fun the whole time. So let's get going for our first writing session of the retreat. Good morning, everybody, except it is already 1:30 here. We had a great morning. We had some nice breakfast, some coffee. We got a little bit of work done. I did some admin work. Megan wrote a whole chapter, a spicy scene. Yeah. And then I got about 3,500 words edited and we ate some lunch. We really were taking it kind of easy this morning. But now we are heading over to Fable, which is the bookstore right next door. Highly, highly recommend if you are ever in the Waco, Texas area, please shout out to Fabled Bookstore. Definitely head in there. We're going to show you some clips of it. But first, we're going to admire Megan's shirt. It says, "My birthstone is cheese." I feel like for those of you that were around in the OG days when Evie was little and you know how much she just ate cheese all the time, I feel like we need to get Evie this shirt. It's hilarious. We're going to record some B-roll while we're there too, just stuff for social media, and I think we're basically packed up. Megan's laptop surprisingly and excitedly fits into her new Buc-ee's purse, which is a huge win. So we're going to head over to Fabled and have a great afternoon of writing. Moving 3 gemstones to the done segment here. I am way behind where I wanted to be. And sometimes these retreats, especially on deadline, is more a matter of managing your mental health and expectations than anything else. It's just been slower than I thought. But in the end, the goal is a great book. And I'm getting there, just slower than I thought. So when I hit those mental roadblocks, I just say, the book is going to be great. It doesn't matter how fast it gets done. It's just a matter of the quality. Keep going. And of course, when I'm drafting, I tell myself different things because then the quality doesn't matter as much as just getting words on the page. So we're just constantly trying to find the right mental state to be in. This drink that I got there, it's called a Thumbelina or something, and it's like a peach tea. That was so good. I'm definitely going to go get another one of those. Got a couple little treats for myself, like a new book that I don't have time to read, but will eventually. Megan is going to take a nap. I'm at somewhere around 17,600. I am going to try to get at least to 20K plus by the time she wakes up. But I still am going to need like 55,000 before we leave here, or the book won't come out on time. And you know what? It's all good. Just focus, because anything else like panic, fear that it's not going to come together is just not going to be helpful. It's useless. So I try to push that stuff aside and only think the things that are useful and helpful. So I just had a little string cheese, a little bit of protein snack. I'm going to finish out the tea. I really would like another coffee, but I also don't want to overdo it on the caffeine. But like if I'm going to have another coffee, I need to do it soon, or it's going to be too late for sleeping tonight. So, yeah, I think I'm going to just stick with the tea for now, keep working while Megan takes a nap, and we'll see where we end up before we go to dinner. I'll check in with you soon. you guys. Quick update. It is currently 5:30? It's almost 6 p.m. Where is the time going? I'm going to just lose my mind. It's almost 6 p.m. Megan took a little nap, but I worked. Did not get as far as I hoped. So I'm at 19,261. Starting to feel like there's no way I'm going to get through these edits in time to publish this book when I wanted to, which is also making me panic a little bit, but we're going to go and get a burger or something like that and just walk for a little bit and chill out. And it'll be a brand new clean slate when we get back. So let's go have some fun first. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. 21,375. It is 7:30. We went, or 7:45. Time just like I'm in a time warp. We went out to dinner. We went to a burger place, but we both got chicken. But it was really good. I'm actually drinking a coffee, which is way later than I normally have coffee. But you know what? I'm going to do my best. At this point, I am losing hope that this book is going to come out when I wanted it to. But you just have to focus on the true goal, which is a great book. And so I will do that. But the exciting thing is, thanks to my friend Megan, I have a little treat to open. And here comes Megan. Okay. Okay, let's crack it open. It's gonna be another Chromie. Oh, look at this one. She's so cute.
She's so evil.
She is so evil. I love it. Super cute. Okay, guys, I have not recorded much, but it is 11:15. Megan is fading. I am definitely not feeling great, but also at the same time, like it's going a lot more slowly than I had hoped it would, but I feel like the words are good. And as my beta readers are reading through it, they're sending me very excited, happy notes. So that feels good. I just hit 30,006. Now I have to check. 04. And I don't know what that is words wise, but 4,600 or so, which means I get to open another little surprise. Megan has been waiting to see what I get before she goes to bed. Can actually get it to open. Aha. Yes. Okay. Hopefully something other than Kuromi, although I love her. All right, let's see. How funny it would be if it was like all 12 little Kuromis. Oh, look, it's Pom Pom Purid. He's so cute.
His little hat.
He's so adorable. Oh my gosh, this is fun. This is super fun. Hello, day 3. Good morning. This is our last full day here, and we're ready to have some good times. Hopefully, Megan's going to finish her book today, and I am not. I am not going to finish my book. So let's recap. I had a very successful day 1, 10,701. This was editing rough draft, basically, because I had rewritten the whole opening. So I feel like that is really solid. My beta readers have gone through it. They love it. Very few notes, going well. Yesterday, had a little bit of a slow start, but got a lot done in the evening and made it to what is essentially the beginning of the midpoint scenes. So we're about halfway through the book, although this book is very Act 3 heavy because of that final battle is really long. I did write 324 up here, and Megan was like, that is not the right date. So to go back to February 224. But Considering that it is currently Tuesday, I'm not going to finish the book in the timeline that I had hoped for. So we just make a new plan. I am just going to do as much as I can do today, hopefully get to 50,000 words or so, making avocado toast again. And we're going to drink some water, get a little bit more work done, get some lunch done. And then we are going to head to Magnolia to go to Magnolia Press, the little coffee shop, maybe walk around for a little bit. Should be a really nice day today. Tomorrow is going to be like 85, but we won't be here when it hits the high. But at least we are being productive and doing good things. And that is the best that we can really ask of ourselves. So yeah, we'll eat and head out to Magnolia. Should be a fun day. It is currently 11:39, so staying up late means mornings are slow. But Megan's feeling good today, right? And we're good. We're gonna be good to go.
Yeah. Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late.
Okay, folks, it is currently 12:53. Megan has an announcement.
I am done with my novella.
She finished her book. Woo woo! Peach tea and ice latte celebration thing.
We'll have to get cupcakes probably soon.
Yeah, I think we definitely need cupcakes to celebrate.
You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh,
Hey everybody, we are back. It is afternoon, so it's 3:30. We went to Dr. Pepper and got diet caramel cream. Diet caramel cream. It tastes like butterscotch, but at this point I have had a bit too much sugar, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to drink some water and I am going to sit down and implement all the things. So when we sat at the Magnolia Press coffee shop, Megan finished her book. Yay, applause for everything. And now she's working on a totally different genre. She's going to be plotting, working through that. and I am still working on the same thing. So it's so windy outside, you guys. Like, we were struggling to even walk in the wind. Our hair was just flying like crazy. It was so wild. And even here inside the apartment, when the wind goes, it sounds like someone's screaming. It's so wild. I'll see if I can capture it on video. But anyway, I am going to sit down now and start working on the second half of the book. I definitely have been struggling a bit with my mental health in terms of this, of just like, I just said to you guys yesterday, I know I need to take care of my mental health. But sometimes it's like a constant parenting of myself. Like, you're going to be okay. Everything's fine. It's going to come out a little later than you hoped. I don't know if you can hear that. No, it keeps going. We'll see if we can capture the scream. It's going to be fine. You're doing fine. Keep moving forward. Take a break if you need it. Go for a walk. Be out in the sun for a little bit. Take a break. You do not have to push yourself into complete collapse just to get something done on time. So I know I'm constantly like putting that pressure on myself and then having to try to manage that pressure and take the pressure off. So I just have to stay a constant steward of the things that I'm saying to myself in my mind, as if there are multiple people in there and I'm just trying to like manage everything that's going on and just keep staying positive and moving forward. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to drink some water. I'm going to work on chapter, at this point, I think it's chapter 12, somewhere around there. And we're going to get as far as we can. Tonight, we might take a break and watch a movie at some point instead of pushing too hard to get things done. So we'll see how it goes. So this will be the next stretch of time until dinner. So while I am here coming to terms with the fact that the book will not come out when I thought it would, I've just been continuing to work, immerse in the story, focus on making it as good as possible. And I have now crossed 40K words, which feels very exciting. Also because I get to open my next little Hello Kitty and Friends blind box. Come on, big money. Oh,
It
is that cute? Okay. Come on, Hello Kitty. So it'll be a sign. This is Hello Kitty in here. I did the right thing. Oh, cinnamon roll. Oh no sign. Oh, no! Look how cute.
That is cute.
She's so cute. I know I did the right thing. I don't need a sign to tell me.
Oh.
Have really had a good time, and I have been wearing this jacket. I'm not sure like how well it will show up in video, but it has a bunch of sparkles on it. I got this jacket. Oh, there's a better view of it. I got this jacket in San Diego with my friend Becky. Some of you know Becky. She runs Oh My High, website for authors, well, websites for entrepreneurs and stuff. But Becky is my business bestie, and we have matching jackets with Amber and some of our other friends. But I was wearing it today. I got so, like, literally everywhere we went, somebody mentioned it. And we were at this shop, and a guy was like, I noticed what you're wearing today. And I was like, okay. He's like, is it a special occasion? And I was like, no, it's just me wanting to wear sparkles. But anyway, when we were checking out of pizza, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I got to pull my card out. He's like, it's okay. The longer it takes you to pull that card out, the longer I get to look at your sparkly jacket. We were just laughing so hard. I was like, the sparkly jacket is popular in Waco. We also got some ice cream cookie dough mix, but we're going to wait a little while to eat that. It's like carb overload. And we're going to do a little bit more writing. I'm not sure how much more vlogging I will do because I do want to just kind of decompress as well. But I'm currently sitting at 42,348. I am definitely not going to publish this book in February. So when I get home, I'll just kind of reevaluate. And in the end, part of what I need to do is stop setting release dates for myself. Like, I didn't announce this. I didn't send an email. I didn't like post it to a bunch of people. It was just more of like an internal deadline. And then I mentioned it to my Broken Chapter Society, and I've mentioned it here, but it wasn't so much like a set in stone release date. We got the pink cheetah. Woo! I'll go change too in a minute. So it's not like I missed a release date, but it's just that internal thing because I'm at this point where I have so much other things pulling on my time and energy that if I don't set a date, then everything else takes priority. So I got to find that balance between being able to set a date, set the priority, make it work, but also be flexible enough. And, as we run our businesses and we live online and we try to be writers and we do the best we can, in some ways, it can be a real balance between regular life, all the responsibilities that we have, and trying to be creative in a world where you can't just say every day I'm going to have this amount of energy or this amount of brain power, because there's always going to be things like sick kids or things going on in the world that just continue to make you feel like I can't be creative, or an argument that you have with a friend, or who knows what it might be. There's always things tugging at us. And as creatives, we can't necessarily just be robots in our output. And that is frustrating because it feels like the market overall rewards that sort of robotic, periodic, like consistency. And I wish that it was different. I wish that the more you poured your love into something and the more time you took with something, the more money you would make from it and the more popular it would get. But that's just not always going to be the equation. But in the end, if we can be true to ourselves and just do our best, it's always going to work out, even if it's not on the timeline we originally hoped for. So maybe not doing a lot more vlogging tonight so that we can just be friends and hang out together. We have a bottle of wine we might crack open in a couple of hours, and we're going to watch a movie together. I think we're going to watch Jack Black's Anaconda. I have been wanting to see this, so hopefully that'll be fun. And hopefully I can get to 50K. If I do, I will open another Hello Kitty and Friends, and that might be as far as I get, which is going to be pretty far because I think this book's going to only need about 20,000 more words after that. So I can be really proud of myself instead of feeling disappointed that I didn't hit the deadline. So that's always kind of the mental work that you have to do. But Megan finished her book, so I'm super proud of her, and she's going to be working on her new book next. And so we might talk about that a little bit and get to writing. So if I don't talk to you again tonight, I will talk to you tomorrow morning.